Hello children, welcome back to a new day of stories all the way. But before I start my story for today, I want to do a quick recap of one of the stories that we had read in the LRC a few days before. Gilbert the Hero. I'm sure you all remember how Gilbert, the great white shark, had taken his little brother Finn to the park with his friend Rita Remora, and there how he had saved him from the big orca. Isn't it? Gilbert was quite a hero. Today I am going to tell you one more story about Gilbert. The title of today's story is Gilbert in Deep. Author Jane Clarke. Illustrator Charles Fuge. Are you ready for the story? Let's begin. Gilbert, the great white shark, loved to play hide and seek with his best friend Rita Remora. But they already knew all the nooks and the crannies in the coral reef and all the hiding places in the wreck. So they were really looking for a new place so that they could find new hiding spots. So one day after school, Gilbert asked his mother, "Mom, can we go play hide and seek on the other side of the reef?" "If you like," said Mrs. Munch, "but be sure to be back before the sun goes down and don't go over the edge." Gilbert and Rita happily swam off. The sea was rough on the other side of the reef. When Gilbert hid in the surging surf, Rita was tumbled and tossed by the waves. And when Rita hid in the swirling seaweeds, Gilbert found it terribly tangly. "I'm tired of playing hide and seek," sighed Gilbert. "Let's swim off the edge and play hide and deep." "Your mum will be cross," warned Rita. "She'll go off to the deep end." "Oh, she won't know as long as we are back before dark," grinned Gilbert. The edge of the reef dropped away into inky darkness. "It's dark in the deep," Gilbert said, peering over the edge. "You're not scared of the dark, are you?" asked Rita. Me? Scared? Great white sharks aren't scared of anything." And they dived off the edge together. Above them, pale rays of the watery sunshine silhouetted a shimmering shadow. "It's a ghost whale!" Rita froze in her fins. "Boo!" Gilbert shouted. The huge shadow broke up into a glittering rainbow. "Oh, it's only a cuttlefish," he grinned. "There is nothing to be scared of." Down and down they dived through the deep, dark ocean. They stopped at the entrance to a cave. "I can't see a thing here," said Gilbert. "It's the perfect place to play hide and deep. It's my turn to hide." He took a deep breath and swam in. Rita covered her eyes with her fins and began to count to 10. Whoa! Gilbert bumped into an empty giant clamshell. He wriggled inside. He closed his eyes so that he couldn't see how dark it was. 8, 9, 10, ready or not, here I come. Rita called in a wobbly voice. Gilbert opened one eye and peeked out of the clamshell. A ghostly green light was glowing in the darkness. The light bobbed closer and closer and closer. Gilbert's heartbeat beat faster and faster. The light bobbed past the clamshell. It was bobbing towards Rita. The light went out. Gilbert's stomach did a somersault. He squeezed out of his hiding place. Rita, where are you? Gilbert! Rita squealed. There is a green-eyed monster in this cave. Gilbert's teeth began to chatter. I'm not a monster, said a gravely voice indignantly. I am an anglerfish. My name is Glowana. I can't see you, Gilbert stammered. It's much too dark. Oh, why didn't you say so? Said Glowana. All together now. Keep ready, steady, glow! The cave was bathed in an eerie green light. Oh! Gilbert gasped. Oh! Glowana and her friends took one look at Gilbert's teeth and leapt into each other's fins. So they both were scared of each other, isn't it? Rita crept back to Gilbert's side. Gilbert took a deep breath. Hello, Glowana, he spluttered. There is no need to be scared, said Glowana. Me? Scared? Gulped Gilbert. Great white sharks aren't scared of anything. Rita rolled her eyes. Uh-oh, she said. The sun's going down. We'd better get back before your mom finds out we went over the edge. Oh, let's go, yelled Gilbert. Come up and play hide and seek with us, Glowana. I'm not going up there, Glowana gasped. All sorts of scary things live up in the light. Gilbert swam out of the cave. Oh, that's not the way we came, called Rita. But Gilbert was already swimming up towards the rays of the setting sun. Rita raced to catch up with him. All around them, seaweeds were swaying and spooky shadows were swirling. Everything looked wrong. Stick close to me, Rita, stammered Gilbert. Moonlight began to filter into the deep blue ocean. Above them, a huge silvery moon shadow was creeping along the edge. Oh no! A moon shadow with beady eyes and ferocious teeth. It crept closer and closer, and guess who it was? Gilbert! Get up here this minute! Oops, it was Mrs. Munch. Mrs. Munch thundered, "You are in deep trouble!" Gilbert and Rita looked at each other. "Uh-oh," they gulped. "I told you not to go over the edge," Mum said. "You are not to go out of my sight until I am sure I can trust you again." Gilbert's fins drooped. "Sorry, Mom," he whispered. "We won't do it again." Mrs. Munch hugged Gilbert tightly. "Well, thank goodness I found you. I was scared you were lost in the deep," she said. "I was a bit scared too," admitted Gilbert. "Oh, you said great white sharks weren't afraid of anything," Rita reminded. In the moonlight ocean, Gilbert, the great white shark, looked up at his mum and smiled a shaky, sharky smile. "Well, nearly anything," he grinned. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story as much as you had enjoyed Gilbert the hero. The story also tells us that it's okay to be scared. You don't have to be a hero all the time. In this story, Gilbert was scared, but eventually he did manage to make some new friends and get out of trouble. The story also tells us that we must listen to our parents because they know what is best for you. So if you have liked this story, don't forget to tap on that like button and let me know how many of you enjoyed the story. Until next week, bye bye.